So here we are again, YouTube post number 2. Once again, thinking about what I should say and how I should say it. And the whole point of this for me is to kind of not be as manicured and be messy and to just kind of let it be like a stream of consciousness. I'm almost viewing this as like a training log, you know, if I look back in this or look back at this in, a year, 5 years, 10 years, um, just to kind of see where I was at, what I believe currently. And so for that reason, I'm going to keep it pretty messy, unedited for the most part. I keep forgetting to mic up. So, I do a little voice, isolation editing, but other than that, keeping it pretty unscripted. So that's kind of where I'm at with this. Uh, and hopefully you can hear me. I'm on my way down to the city right now. Um, One of my, tattoo guys who moved to Austin is doing a guest spot at the shop that I get tattooed at, for the weekend. So going down to get a tattoo from him. Um, and I got about an hour and a half left before I hit Brooklyn. So the kind of, topic that I initially was going to talk about, last time, but, just felt inspired to talk about, letting people work is, this idea of motivation and what that means for kind of somebody in my shoes, like the fitness professional, and then what it means for somebody in the client's shoes, um, motivation, to exercise, motivation to train, motivation to, eat well, sleep well, whatever the thing is that you're working on. And we do a really shit job of, talking about motivation and understanding motivation, at least in my understanding. And I do a shit job. I'm not like, pointing my finger at the industry like I have the secret sauce or anything like that. I don't. Um, I think we missed the mark. I missed the mark when it comes to motivation. Motivation is not something I can bestow upon somebody. Motivation comes from within. Motivation is a desire. And I think sometimes we confuse motivation with inspiration. I have to be, wait for a moment that I'm inspired to train, or I'm inspired to eat well, or I'm inspired to, go to bed a little earlier, or whatever the thing is. And, and I think, pain is a good motivator, like for me anyway, that's really the only thing that really registers, you know, a kind of tick on the motivation meter is when I get enough discomfort, enough pain. I just saw a pink Tesla, a hot pink Tesla. That was fucking gangster and weird. What the hell is that talking about? Motivation. Um, pain and discomfort can be a great motivator. Um, but, I don't think it lasts for long. I don't think it really is going to keep you in the game for a long time. It might motivate you to take some action, but I don't know if it spells long-term success. And so I was talking about this with a friend yesterday. Um, he's been struggling kind of getting on the mats, and, it's winter time. It's upstate New York. It's like cold and gray, and, not a very motivating time. Everybody just wants to be under the blankets at home watching Netflix. And, we were just talking about, feeling inspired to train, and I kind of bullied him into training. I just said, let's, get on the mats today. Let's just do it. And he just said, fuck it. And he just did it. And then he felt great after, so I think motivation as a concept in fitness and health and whatever is kind of overrated, right? Like motivation overrated, discipline underrated, you know? And when I say discipline, I don't mean like some fucking Goggins-esque, Jocko-esque fucking, you know, alpha sigma male bro, just kind of bullshit. I mean, just like a hard-nosed stubbornness might even be a better way to describe it. Just like a stubbornness to work against that voice in your head that's, trying to lead you to the comfortable choice in the moment. Comfortable in the short term, uncomfortable in the long term. You have to ignore that voice, that alluring voice telling you, I'll just do it tomorrow, or next week. That's my week. You have to ignore that voice. You have to kind of, close the door on that voice, and put it in the other room, so that you don't hear it quite as well. And just do the thing that you don't want to do. Just literally put your shoes on and go for the run. The first couple of steps are going to suck. But I promise you the last couple are going to be well worth it, and that goes for anything. So I think the only difference that really separates, the perceived motivation of some people versus other people is other people just have that stubbornness, or they just know that doing the thing is something that is good for them. And they know that the reward is going to come later. The reward, is going to come after the thing, and understand that, right? So again, like motivation is not inspiration. The reward comes later, and fuck motivation, right? I can't give you motivation. To stop looking for other people to give you motivation. It doesn't fucking work. It does not fucking work. That has to come from within, right? So be disciplined, be stubborn, understand that you're going to get something later. Like whatever of these, little, insights help with, just do that. Because choosing comfort over and over and over again, and I say comfort in kind of quotes, choosing that over and over again is just going to make you soft as baby shit. And not in like a, oh, I love myself accepting kind of way. You're going to fucking hate yourself because there's these things that you should be doing. And you're just not doing them. And that's going to lead to self-esteem issues and all kinds of stuff. So, just do the thing, just fucking do it. Nike was right. Shout out Nike. Maybe they'll sponsor me now. Anyway, starting to ramble, getting a little, into the weeds here. Another hour and 15 minutes to go ish. I think that's it. All right. Thanks for stopping by.